The following video was a request by Joshua Mercer. I'll be doing Sapphire Sumo 6615's request next, so stay tuned.
This is a tornado watch. The National Weather Services in the following cities have issued this message: Sterling, Virginia; Wakefield, Virginia; Raleigh, North Carolina; Newport, Moorhead, North Carolina; and Charleston, South Carolina. Remember, a tornado watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons in this area should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions, and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, this is a tornado watch for a majority of the following states: Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a tornado warning for the District of Columbia. Until 7 p.m., at 6:14 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar detected a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This storm was located 2 miles southwest of Aspen Hill, and moving southeast at 60 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Washington, D.C., Glen Echo, Chevy Chase, Tacoma Park, Rockville, Garrett Park, Gaithersburg, Kensington, Poolesville, Washington Grove, Barnesville, Brookville, Somerset, and Laytonville. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A tornado warning remains in effect for the District of Columbia until 7 p.m. At 6:20 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar detected a tornado near Silver Hill, moving northwest at 30 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Washington, D.C., Glenarden, Seat Pleasant, Laurel, New Carrollton, College Park, Bowie, Greenbelt, Mount Rainier, District Heights, Hyattsville, Cheverly, Landover Hills, Upper Marlboro, Brentwood, Edmonston, Bladensburg, Eagle Harbor, Colmer Manor, Cottage City, and Morningside. Repeating, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to the lowest floor of a safe shelter immediately. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Repeating, a tornado has been detected on the ground near Silver Hill, moving towards the northwest. A tornado warning remains in effect until 7 p.m. for the District of Columbia. At 6:28 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was on the ground over Washington, D.C., and was nearly stationary. This is a tornado emergency for Washington, D.C. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Seek shelter immediately. Go to the lowest floor of a building. All flying debris is expected to be deadly, especially to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes may be destroyed. Considerable damage may occur to buildings, with complete destruction possible. This tornado does not have a confirmed trajectory after Washington, D.C. at this time. It could cross the Maryland-Virginia border, and impact the following counties and cities: Arlington, City of Alexandria, Fairfax, City of Fairfax, City of Falls Church, Loudoun, Manassas, Manassas Park, and Prince William. Or, it could reverse, and go northeast and directly impact the city of Baltimore. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio for further updates. The National Weather Service in Wakefield has issued a tornado warning for City of Chesapeake in southeastern Virginia, City of Norfolk in southeastern Virginia, City of Portsmouth in southeastern Virginia, City of Virginia Beach in southeastern Virginia. Until 8:15 p.m. At 7:09 p.m., Doppler radar indicated a tornado. This tornado was located 3 miles northwest of Sedley, and moving east at 50 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, Cortland, Newsoms, Branchville, Capron, Ivor, and Boykins. Take cover now. Move to the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows, if outdoors, or in a vehicle or mobile home. Move to the closest shelter to avoid being hit by flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning is in effect until 8:15 p.m. for the following cities, in Virginia, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Portsmouth, and Virginia Beach. A tornado warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. for the independent cities of Chesapeake, Norfolk, Portsmouth, and Virginia Beach. At 7:24 p.m., Doppler radar confirmed a tornado on the ground 4 miles west of Smithfield, and moving east-southeast at 75 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Virginia Beach, Norfolk, Chesapeake, Portsmouth, Windsor, and Smithfield. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows. Repeating, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. for the following cities, in Virginia, Chesapeake, Norfolk, Portsmouth, and Virginia Beach. A tornado warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. for the independent cities of Chesapeake, Norfolk, Portsmouth, and Virginia Beach. This is a tornado emergency for the warned area. At 7:31 p.m., a large, violent tornado was located over the city of Suffolk, and moving northeast at 90 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Norfolk and Portsmouth. Take cover immediately, as a violent tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Take cover now. Take cover now. The National Weather Service in Raleigh has issued a tornado warning for Wake County in east-central North Carolina. Until 8:45 p.m., at 7:38 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This dangerous storm was located 2 miles northeast of Knightdale, and moving west-northwest at 70 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Raleigh, Durham, Apex, Cary, Fuquay-Varina, Rolesville, Wendell, Holly Springs, Zebulon, Wake Forest, Morrisville, and Garner. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows. Also, if this possible tornado tracks in its current direction, it could cause damage to the Sharon-Harris nuclear power plant, leading to failed reactors, or a possible leak or release of radioactive materials. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued for the following county, Wake, North Carolina. A tornado warning remains in effect until 8:45 p.m. for Wake County. At 7:43 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located 3 miles southwest of Holly Springs, and moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Raleigh, Holly Springs, Rolesville, and Wake Forest. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows. If outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest nearby shelter. If this tornado hits the city of Raleigh, it could cause possible damage to the Sharon-Harris nuclear power plant. This could lead to failed reactors. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 8:45 p.m. for the following county: Wake, North Carolina. A tornado warning remains in effect for Wake County until 8:45 p.m. This is a tornado emergency for the city of Raleigh. At 7:52 p.m., a confirmed large, violent and extremely dangerous tornado was located 2 miles west of Raleigh, and moving east at 100 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Raleigh, Knightdale, Wendell, and Zebulon. Take cover now. Move to the lowest floor immediately. It is too late to leave your shelter. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Raleigh Police Department. The Sharon Harris nuclear power plant has been affected by the super tornado that hit Raleigh. In addition, minor damage has been caused to the plant, though it is not known if radioactive materials will be released from the plant, or if the damage wasn't major enough. At request of North Carolina Emergency Management, all residents within a 5-mile radius of the Sharon Harris nuclear power plant are recommended to shelter in place. To shelter in place, go indoors. Turn off heating and air conditioning units. Close all windows and doors. Have a battery-powered radio if you so choose. Stay tuned to this channel for further updates. The National Weather Service in Newport Moorhead has issued a tornado warning for Pitt County in eastern North Carolina until 9 p.m. At 8 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. This dangerous storm was located over Stokes and moving southwest at 35 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Greenville, Grimesland, Winterville, Falkland, Farmville, Fountain, Grifton, Ayden, Bethel, and Simpson. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows. In the event that you are outdoors or in a vehicle, head to the closest possible shelter. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 9 p.m. for the following county: Pitt, North Carolina. A tornado warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. for Pitt County. At 8:08 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located 3 miles southeast of Ayden, and moving northeast at 80 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Ayden, Winterville, Greenville, Simpson, Grimesland, and Bethel. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows. If you are in a mobile home or outdoors, move to the closest shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. for the following county: Pitt, North Carolina. A tornado warning remains in effect for Pitt County until 9 p.m. This is a tornado emergency for the warned area. At 8:22 p.m., a large tornado was located over Simpson and moving west at 45 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Simpson, Grimesville, Greenville, Winterville, Falkland, Farmville, and Fountain. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows. A large tornado is on the ground, so please seek shelter now. Take cover now. The National Weather Service in Charleston has issued a tornado warning for Charleston County in southeastern South Carolina until 9:30 p.m. At 8:37 p.m., A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 4 miles northwest of Johns Island, and moving west-northwest at 20 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Charleston, Isle of Palms, Folly Beach, West Ashley, Somerville, Kiowa Island, Hollywood, Arundel, Lincolnville, James Island, Megat, Johns Island, Rockville, McClellanville, Ravenel, Sullivan's Island, Seabrook Island, and Mount Pleasant. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows. If you are in a mobile home or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 9:30 p.m. for the following county: Charleston, South Carolina. A tornado warning remains in effect until 9:30 p.m. for Charleston County. At 8:48 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located 3 miles northeast of Hollywood, and moving east-northeast at 60 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Hollywood, Ravenel, Charleston, Isle of Palms, Arundel, and McClellanville. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Avoid windows. If outdoors or in a mobile home or vehicle, head to the shelter that is closest to you. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 9:30 p.m. for the following county: Charleston, South Carolina. A tornado warning remains in effect for Charleston County until 9:30 p.m. This is a tornado emergency for the city of Charleston. At 8:54 p.m., an extremely large and violent tornado was located over Mount Pleasant, and moving west-southwest at 85 miles per hour. This tornado will directly impact the city of Charleston. Those in Charleston are able to expect this tornado within the next 6 minutes. All residents in Charleston should seek shelter and stay there. It is too late to leave your shelter. Take cover now. Repeat, take cover now. The following message is transmitted at the request of Emergency Management. At 8:57 p.m., North Carolina Emergency Management declared a site area emergency at the Sharon-Harris nuclear power plant due to a possible meltdown of reactor number 1. Damage has occurred with the severe storms that impacted Wake County 1 hour ago. All residents within 15 miles of the plant are recommended to shelter in place, or evacuate. Emergency Management cannot confirm the presence of nuclear materials as of now. Stay tuned to this channel for further updates. Nuclear power plant warning. Nuclear power plant warning. The following message is transmitted at the request of Emergency Management. This is a very dangerous situation. At 9:15 p.m., a general emergency was declared at the Sharon-Harris nuclear power plant following a major meltdown at reactor number 1. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. A mandatory evacuation is in effect for residents within a 55-mile radius of the Sharon-Harris nuclear power plant. The following counties under this mandatory evacuation are Wake, Durham, Granville, Franklin, Johnston, Harnett, Chatham, Eastern Orange, Southern Vance, Southwestern Nash, Northeastern Lee, Western Wilson, and Southern Warren counties. If you hear an air siren in your area, you are in the risk area and need to evacuate for your safety. In the event that you are evacuating, take the following precautions. Tie a white or bright towel to a visible location of your house. This will signal to Emergency Management that you are aware of the emergency. Then, evacuate in a calm and orderly manner. Those who have family outside the warned area are encouraged to stay with them. Or, head to the nearest shelter of collections point. Local authorities will lead you to one if you do not have transportation. Otherwise, seek shelter in the following locations in these counties: in Alamance County, Alexander Wilson Elementary School in Graham, or Tarantini Middle School in Burlington. In Person County, Roxborough Community School in Roxborough. In Northampton County, Central Elementary School in Jackson. In Edgecombe County, Rocky Mount High School in Rocky Mount. In Wayne County, Norwayne Middle School in Goldboro. In Cumberland County, Cape Fear High School in Fayetteville. In Moore County, the O'Neill School in Pinehurst. In Randolph County, Fayetteville Street School in Ashboro. The areas provided have sustained no damage from this tornado, and are designated as safe shelters. These shelters, with the exception of Tarantini School in Burlington, Central School in Jackson, and the O'Neill School in Pinehurst, do not accept pets, with the exception for guide dogs. Those with pets should go to Burlington, Jackson, or Pinehurst. Remain calm and do not panic. Panicking will only make the situation worse. Continue to follow media coverage on this situation. Again, this evacuation order is for residents within a 55-mile radius of the Sharon Harris nuclear power plant in Wake County. We interrupt programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I say again, this is not a test. Reports are coming in that the meltdown at the Sharon Harris nuclear power plant in North Carolina has caused meltdowns at nuclear power plants in other U.S. states. These states include Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, Washington, and Wisconsin. All nuclear reactors in the United States have experienced a meltdown, and have made these states extremely dangerous, due to fallout in these states. All residents near the power plants in these mentioned states must evacuate for their safety. Evacuate now. Repeat, evacuate now. An administrative message, for parts of the United States. A minority of the fallout across the United States has cleared. It no longer poses a threat in some states. However, residents in the following states must stay in their shelter: Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, Texas, and Wisconsin. As a result, residents of these states can leave shelter: Kansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Ohio, and Washington. An administrative message, from the United States government. A majority of the fallout across the United States has cleared. It no longer poses as a threat. However, residents in these three states are asked to stay in shelter: Alabama, Arizona, and South Carolina. Residents not in these mentioned states are free to leave their shelter. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This is an emergency action termination. The emergency action notification issued on February 25, 2017 has been lifted. All of the fallout has cleared. This is an all-clear alert. All residents of the United States can leave shelters. Repeating, this is an all-clear alert. It is now safe to leave your shelter.